In a quaint village nestled among undulating hills and dense forests, the air was filled with the fragrance of wildflowers and the sound of chirping birds. The people of the village lived simple lives, cultivating their land and rejoicing in the bounty it provided. Yet, despite their idyllic surroundings, the villagers lived under the looming shadow of an ancient curse, the curse of the dark forest. The dark forest was a mysterious expanse that bordered the village, filled with towering trees and a thick canopy that blocked the sun's warm rays. Legend spoke of strange creatures and unspeakable terrors lurking within. It was said that anyone who dared to venture inside was never seen again. Fear of the forest had shackled the hearts of the villagers, dictating the boundaries of their world. Our protagonist, a young woman named Elara, lived in this village. Elara was known for her curious nature, a trait that often landed her in trouble. She was fiery and brave, traits she inherited from her father, a wanderer at heart, who had mysteriously disappeared years ago. Elara believed he had ventured into the dark forest, drawn by its untold mysteries. Stricken by his loss yet driven by his unyielding spirit, Elara resolved to face her greatest fear and uncover the truth about her father. Her heart pounded with a mix of excitement and dread as she stood at the forest's edge, fighting the instinct to turn back. Just then, her best friend, Finn, joined her, sensing her unrest. "You don't have to do this, Elara," Finn pleaded, his voice tinged with concern. "Everyone who enters the forest has vanished." Elara met his gaze, her eyes filled with determination. "Courage doesn't mean you won't be afraid," she said, quoting a lesson her father had often imparted to her. "It means you won't let fear stop you." With a nod of understanding, Finn decided he wouldn't let her face the unknown alone. "Then neither of us should fear it," he declared with a brave smile. Together, the two friends stepped into the forest. The world around them shifted instantly. The air was cool, the soft whisper of leaves a constant presence. Shadows danced across the forest floor, and time seemed to stand still. As they delved deeper, Elara and Finn faced strange sights and eerie sounds. They encountered glowing flowers that illuminated their path and towering beasts that watched from afar but never approached. The forest, it seemed, was not as hostile as legend suggested. In the heart of the forest, they discovered an ancient tree of colossal size. It stood serenely, exuding an air of wisdom and tranquility. As they drew nearer, they found an inscription carved into its bark: "Only those who face their fears discover what lies beyond." Elara realized the forest was a test, a truth hidden behind tales of dread. Her heart swelled with insight, and she understood why her father had come here. He had been searching not just for answers, but for courage. As dusk began to settle, Elara and Finn turned back, their resolve rewarded not with treasure or glory, but with newfound wisdom. Exiting the forest, they found themselves changed. Fear had held the villagers captive, but Elara's journey proved that fear was a gatekeeper to greater understanding. Upon sharing their story, the villagers were skeptical at first. Gradually, Elara's courage became legend, inspiring others to confront their own fears. The dark forest was no longer seen as a place of terror, but a symbol of the human spirit's resilience. In the end, Elara learned that real courage isn't the absence of fear, it's the determination to act despite it. Her story became a beacon of hope, a reminder that the greatest adventures awaited just beyond the veil of fear.